There is a whole hidden underwater world where you can find amazing attractions such as shoals of fish and other marine creatures, corals, caves, and more. However, the underwater is also inhabited by shocking items, the top among them being statues. But which are the scary underwater statues that are puzzling? Numerous statues are found in oceans, seas, lakes, rivers, and other water bodies worldwide. Some of these sculptures are ancient, dating back several centuries, while others are more recent. If you have ever wanted to see a mermaid underwater, the mermaid sculpture known as the Amphitrite found in Sunset Beach, Grand Caymans, is the perfect opportunity. The 9 feet tall, 600-pound statue was made by British-Canadian sculptor Simon Morris using bronze metal. The Grand Caymans underwater mermaid sculpture is based on Greek culture. In Greek mythology, Amphitrite was Poseidon's wife and was considered the goddess of the seas, the mother of seals and dolphins, and the personification of the sea as a whole. The underwater is thus a befitting location for the sculpture. Nothing is more shocking and eerie than coming across Jesus Christ when diving in the sea, or at least his statue. The sculpture, made from bronze, is a little over 8 feet tall and weighs 1,760 pounds. It was made by Guido Galletti and placed in the water in 1954, about 17 meters deep in San Frutuoso, Italy. However, it has been resurrected twice, the first time in 2003 for restoration and again in 2018 for cleaning. Ocean Atlas is one of the most imposing giant underwater statues. It is located off the coast of New Providence in Nassau, Bahamas. The statue is a sculpture of a girl who stands 18 feet tall and weighs 60 tons. When looking at the Ocean Atlas, the girl in question appears to be carrying and struggling under the heavy burden of the ocean. Jason Decaires Taylor, the sculptor, used this to symbolize the heavy burden facing future generations due to the increasing threats facing the oceans. The Guardian of the Reef, located in Grand Cayman's waters, is another one of the scariest underwater statues. It is a half seahorse lower part and half mythical warrior upper body part with full armor, a shield, and a scary-looking mace. The statue was created by Simon Morris, the same sculptor who made the underwater mermaid, using bronze metal. It stands at an imposing height of 13 feet and symbolizes human responsibility for protecting the oceans. The Underwater Museum of Ken is another haunting, but unique underwater structure. It was created by sculptor Jason Decaires Taylor and features 6 3D-shaped portrait statues. The sculptures are based on the faces of the local community members, including an 80-year-old fisherman and a 9-year-old pupil. Each statue has a split-face design, giving them a spooky feeling. The design is a metaphor for the ocean, one side symbolizing its strength and the other its fragile nature. The sunken city of Boia, found in Bacalai, Italy, is one of the top ancient statues underwater. It was an ancient Roman resort city famous for its hedonist culture and popular among the rich and elite of Roman society. However, the city fell into hard times after being sacked by Muslim raiders and suffering several malaria outbreaks. As a result, it was abandoned by the 15th century. Florida Neptune Memorial Reef, Florida. Graveyards are naturally frightening, making the Neptune Memorial Park, An underwater crypt, scary. Located off the coast of Key Biscayne, Florida, the crypt stores human remains after they have been cremated. The Underwater Sculpture Park in Molino Bay, Grenada, is another top underwater park in the world. It was created by Jason Decaires Taylor and was one of his first underwater pieces. The underwater park is home to several statues, including the Lost Correspondent, which portrays a man sitting on a desk working on his typewriter. Another notable sculpture in the park is the Vicissitudes, which features a ring of children holding hands. It is considered by many to be a tribute to African slaves lost in the sea during the slave trade, making it one of the most haunting underwater statues of slaves. Seeing the mysterious Easter Island heads, also known as moai, up close on land can be a scary experience. However, it is even scary when you encounter such a statue underwater. The waters of Chile, off the coast of Easter Islands, are home to a unique underwater moai, which baffles several visitors to this region. As the underwater statue's mystery goes, the underwater moai is mysterious and is believed not to be authentic. The underwater Virgin Mary statue is located off the coast of Bohol province in the Philippines. The area is a main tourist attraction, with several people visiting the region to see it or even pay homage. The 14-foot-tall Virgin Mary statue was placed in the water in 2010 to end dynamite fishing, which was destroying the ocean. The sculpture is scary enough, and the fishermen from the area, mostly Catholics, no longer use explosives. The Musa Museum is home to more than 500 statues. The most notable ones include over 400 individual statues based on real-life models of the local population. Another captivating statue is the Reclamation, which depicts an angel with her face and hands lifted to the sky as if praying. Coming face to face with Soviet leaders when diving is a scary experience. This makes the underwater Soviet statues, which are located off the coast of Cape Tarkhanket in Crimea, some of the scariest underwater statues. Officially, the statues are known as the Alley of Leaders. They include top Soviet leaders such as Lenin, Stalin, Yuri Gagarin, and Marx. The statues started being placed in the water after the fall of the Soviet Union to protect them from destruction by vandals and angry residents. So why are there statues underwater? There are several reasons people place statues under the water. These range from creating art, helping to foster environmental conservation, commemorating history, and others. However, whatever the reason, underwater statues provide a home for marine life, which helps boost ocean and sea biodiversity. So what are your thoughts about these amazing creepy underwater world of statues? Please feel free to comment your thoughts below. I would like to thank you for joining me here today on my channel, Enlightenment in the Darkness. Please like and subscribe to my content. Many blessings to the rest of your day.